I haven't really gotten out of this unmotivated rut yet. Have you? Well, you know what? I guess this is our lucky day because I've been doing some research on the topic of productivity, more specifically productivity for the unmotivated and lazy, and I want to share with you what I found so far in the hopes that we can both get back on track because summer is in the air and it's no longer time to act like we just don't care. Hi everyone, my name is anamascarainfo and I help students and young professionals like yourself achieve their academic and career goals without sacrificing their mental health. If you were feeling down in the dumps and you're running out of Netflix anime series to binge like yours truly, if you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below. Then this video will hopefully be the much needed kick in the butt we both need to get our productivity game back on. So let's go. Tip number 1. The tangible outcome. Let's face it, rewards are nice. If you can actually see a difference after putting in all the hard work, you're more likely to want to keep being productive. Am I right? Which is pretty much the definition of motivation. But how do you turn reading chapter 1 into a reward? Because having a cookie after each milestone is not very sustainable or good for your health for that matter. So something that has always worked for me, but some might see it a little bit too deep and extra, but hey, you know what? It's just an example, okay? I used to create notebooks or binders that I would genuinely take pride in. The reward for me doing all the readings is my study guide. I mean, it was so beautiful, I swear people would have paid money for it. Not that I ever sold it, but you get me. It was aesthetic goals. The rewarding feeling that comes from creating something you are proud of is unmatched. You should really give it a try. It works. Tip number 2. Productivity tools. I know nobody likes hearing this, but being organized, making to-do lists, setting goals and tracking your progress are the key ingredients to productivity. I personally struggled a lot with finding the right tool or tools for me to stay on top of my game. I tried the bullet journal thing, the productivity and habit tracker apps, and even the OG agenda/planner system, and honestly, nothing stuck to this day. I feel like I needed to keep my personal life separate from my academic obligations, separate from my work, and ended up either duplicating information across multiple tools or just being overwhelmed when I looked at that one massively packed agenda. And so I encourage you to take a little bit of time and do some tool shopping. See which all-in-one organizational system would fit your needs. To make it that much easier for you, you can start by checking out the productivity section on Skillshare and save the classes that give you an overview of productivity tools, like this course by Liam Porritt called More Focus, Less Stress, Build Your Ultimate Productivity System with Trello, or this course by Lindsay Holes titled Productivity with Evernote. Use one tool for everything. What I love about these two in particular was that they not only show you how to use these tools, but also give you tips on how to take full advantage of their features. It's that little dash of extra that, in my opinion, makes it easier for you to decide on which tool would work best for you personally. The beauty of Skillshare, whom I'd like to thank for sponsoring today's video, is that you have all of these types of guides in one spot. And that is one of the reasons why I've been using their website for as long as I can remember. Skillshare is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription, but the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description box below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. If you aren't familiar with Skillshare, it is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including productivity, motivation, productive habits, and much, much more. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. So you can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning that there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity and curiosity takes you. With Skillshare, you can find inspiration in the moment and learn how to express your creativity. You can even experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while watching and working along with other members. So definitely check them out. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Tip number 3, the sweet spot. One of the main reasons why so many of us fail at sticking with new productive habits is that we make little effort to try and incorporate them into our already existing routines/tendencies. Saying that you will review your notes after class, but you're usually exhausted after a lecture from all the note-taking is not something that you can easily maintain because it requires you to push against the natural current. Instead of forcing productivity, try to find that sweet spot where it would feel like the obvious next step to do. Let me give you an example. Say you are someone that really values their sleep but would like to work out more. A forceful way of incorporating a workout would be to wake up an hour early, to go to the gym, to come back home, take a shower, and then go back out the door to the office. If anyone still has an office these days. This would take over 9,000 level of motivation and commitment because it is so out of your way and requires a lot of rejigging. Now, what you can do instead is map out the flow of your day. By doing this, you would realize that the gym is actually 2 metro stations before you would get off to come home from work. So, you get the sleep you want and love and need. You're already out the door because you're going to work. You're already on the metro going in the direction you're supposed to go when you go home. You just get off 2 stops before, go to the gym, and then take the other stop and go home. Voila! You're much more likely to stick to that habit because see how beautifully it flows with your day? You haven't interrupted anything. It's not out of the way, it's actually on the way, and you're more likely to stick with it for a long period of time. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I try my best to post videos every week, or hey, in this case, twice a week.